Hey, so how you doing? So welcome to day 2 of our summer morning Pilates mobility. Let's get going. We're going to focus a little bit on balance today, a bit of flow, that kind of thing. And just get everyone moving and feeling limber and mobile. I teach in a lot of care homes, and there's this saying, obviously, that I think most people are aware of. If you don't move, you won't move. And I see it an awful lot and they just don't move. I'm so on a mission now to not make that happen to myself, people I love. Let's just keep moving, and we need to be mobile. And I love doing morning mobility because it gets you going for the rest of the day. So let's begin. So let's start off with our feet nicely underneath our hips. This is called your own neutral. So if you've got a slight turn off, that's absolutely fine. If I put my feet forward like this, you can see that my knee's twisting. And I'm not going to call this neutral, whereas a lot of Pilates teachers might call it neutral. But if I put my feet forward and try and walk like that, it's not for me, right? So I'm going to have my slight turn out. And I don't really know many people who do walk with their feet straight ahead. Some people do, and that's in their makeup, so that's fine. But if you don't have that in your makeup, because we are all different, all 3D, all asymmetrical, then you might have that slight turnout. Right, so we're going to start off with a calf raise. Let's just go up and down. We are not going up all the way. We are going to about halfway. We are having a soft knee when we do that. Why is that? Because we're going to have our knees soft so that we can activate the glute muscles there, these muscles here at the bottom, and your hamstrings. If I go all the way up, right, now it's these muscles that are overworking, and these muscles aren't doing their job as much. You want to make sure that we're halfway. Also, if we go all the way up, we also curve through our back a little bit too much. And if a lower back curve is your issue, or your fundamental problem here, then we want to make sure that we can lengthen it and support it. So let's just go halfway with this. Just a few more moments here. 3, 2, and 1. Super. Okay, let's take it into our arcing. Right, our arcing is again a reset of the spine. We're going to push our hips back, bend your knees, hang your head. This version here, so I'm only going to bring my fingertips to my knees, opens up this part of your back a little bit more. So again, if you are here for a lower back issue, this is really good. Some people do like to go all the way down, you can, but I'd also recommend letting your knees bend and again get that movement. If you're here, then it's more of a hamstring stretch, okay? So if you are here for a bit of a back stretch, then I would suggest bending those knees, letting your neck go. And again, pushing into the ground, coming up, breathing in, eyes just open. If you are going all the way down, do it a bit slower. We're going to do that again. Push your hips back, bend your knees, hang your head, let everything go. Exhale there. Push away the ground, eyes up, just open, breathing in, and settle. Super! Right, let's take it into a bit of rotation. Fingertips nicely tapping into those sides. Nice gentle down up. The down up allows us to have more movement through the spine. A few more moments here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake out those hands. Let's shake out those feet. And we should be ready to start our movement. Right, so we're now on our mat. You should feel a bit warmed up. Even if you just did the more warm-up, actually, you should already feel a little bit easier to move and a little bit less stiff to start your day. Let's do our cat. We did it yesterday as well. So hands nicely underneath your shoulders, nice long spine, knees about hip distance apart. Let's go down towards the ground, coming up into your C shape. We spoke about yesterday about the traditional version, which is the articulation through the spine and the restriction. You have to excuse me, actually. I have awful hay fever and I keep sniffing, so I'm so sorry about that. I'm also going to take it down and take it back. This is really nice for lower back. I keep mentioning lower back because that's quite a common issue. Okay, I'm now going to add in breath. So we're going to exhale. Inhale back into that length. We'll do it again. Down, exhale. Inhale back to length. We also spoke about feathering. Let's do our feathering, our movement here. Transfer of weight. Let's get our neck moving, our shoulders moving, working asymmetrically. And in fairness, I always find this really fascinating actually. When we do add that sort of transfer of weight in, you actually get a bit more range of movement. It's quite simple when you explain the science behind it. Because both sides of our body don't work the same, by adding that little transfer of weight, we actually allow our body to negotiate with either side, and therefore we get a little bit more range of movement. Perfect. Right, so are you ready to start a little bit more here? So we're going to do something called hands, knees swimming. My hands and knees swimming might look different from what you're traditionally used to. We're still going to add this down up. I'm going to go down and I'm going to start off with a leg. Now can you see I've unweighted my hand here? So it's going to be about balance. All right, now I'm going to come down and then again transfer the weight, thinking about that balance there. So I am turning that hip out, and as I do that I squeeze my bottom. All right, this, by turning your hip out you're actually able to extend through the knee more. And also it engages the glutes automatically. So we're here and we're turning out, just transferring the weight. If my foot was down, or so my knee was down, I was in this position, the glutes are harder to activate in that position, plus the knee finds it harder to stretch out. But I think the reason why we sort of find that quite easy to do that is because that's obviously how we're supposed to be designed. And the other version sort of goes against our design a little bit. Our hips are supposed to rotate. So now I'm going to add a little bit more of a touch. I'm going to start on weighting and touching a little bit further afield. But please stick with the version that you feel is appropriate for you. Good. I'm going to do one more. Make sure you've got furniture out the way. Okay. Right, now I'm going to unweight it even more. I'm going to go out to the side as I do this, okay? So I'm going out to the side, I'm coming down, going to the other side. Bit of coordination there, isn't it? Going down and up. That's it, nice. Good, one more. Let's do one more. Good, super. Okay, shift yourself into your shell stretch. Breathe in here, breathing in. Exhale, and again, breathing in. Exhale, one more time, breathing in. And come all the way up. Okay, super. Right, we are now, because of our wrist, we want to open them out. We did this one yesterday. Traction, 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 pull, 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 pull. Just open up those wrist joints there because you might have felt a bit compressed in that position. Traction, 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 and pull, pull, pull. Right, let's move on to our hips. I really enjoy this one. There's sort of several different versions you can do, so we're going to sort of go through them. Show you the side first. I'm going to sit up as tall as I feel like I can do. Knees are pointing up towards the ceiling at this point, and I'm just going to start off with a rock from side to side. If this is like really uncomfortable for you, you know, maybe you feel like you're short, so you could sit on something, a cushion, a wedge, roll up your mat, because it's normally a sign that you need a little bit more height so your hip joints have the space to do the movement. And you keep adding height until you feel that you are long in your back, okay, and not short and not straining is the key. All right, so yeah, you can add that in. So that's this version. Okay, a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right, now I'm going to add a different version, so you might want to stay with that. I'm going to turn it into this version. Okay, so this is, I call this the mermaid. Lots of other people might also call it the mermaid as well. And we're going to just hold there for a moment. And then we're going to switch. So we're going to keep on switching. I'm using the hands currently to balance myself out. So just have a little balance there. Good. That's it. Bit of balance. Right. Now, if you're thinking, oh, my knees really don't like that, stick with the previous version you did a minute ago. Or you can maybe go a little bit wider with your legs perhaps. You know, you don't have to be so bent, they could be here. Because eventually your body might find its way to a more mobile point. That's the point of doing this class, isn't it? To become more mobile. And once you have it in your library, you can do it every day or every 3 days. And just fit it in and around your lifestyle and do what you can. Routine is key. Apparently we need to do about 7 weeks of routine for it to sort of be embedded in us. So yeah, it can take some time. Right, let's take it into a stretch. You're gonna stretch here. So I'm actually stretching my left arm out, and I've got my left leg back. So that might become a bottom stretch. And then again, I'm gonna change it to the other side. So again, I'm gonna stretch that side out, and then come back, stretch that side out, and then come back. Let's do 2 more of those. Good. And 1 more. Good. All right. Now, so here we are. We're going to go up. So we're going to come up, 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 stretch up and over. And then the other side. Here, stretch up, 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 and over. 2 more. Up, stretch. And stretch. Super. Right. We're going to lay it on our backs now. So here we are. Elbows are grounded again. Knees are up towards the ceiling. Your back should feel pretty long. We're just going to have a little rock here. So again, my feet are hip distance apart. They are not together. Elbows are grounded. We're not down like this. So we're very much incorporating our head with our neck and shoulders. Okay, super. Right, now I'm going to take my leg up and round. So I'm going in and round. So yesterday we did more of a kick. Now we're circling it. This is again for your hips. Lots of nice movement for our hips today. Feels pretty good. Good, then we're going to stretch out and have a little circle. Stretch out and have a little circle. That's it. Good. Not much push, this is mainly for stretch. Random movement, lots of nice random movement. Almost knocked my foam roller over there. A few more, 3 and 2 and 1. Good work. Okay, bring those legs in. Give yourself a little rock. Even from this position, I see just this a lot of the time actually. When I teach classes, most people when they begin, they always just stuck in the idea of this. Yeah, sort of circles or rocking. But you can do a load of other things. So you could do 1 leg in, 1 leg out. Circling one side, circling the other, sort of rocking. Every movement you do with your legs, every movement you do with your arms has a different feeling on your back. It's about trying to find the right design that is current to you. Okay, a few more moments here. 3, 2, 1. We're going to rock over to your side. Okay. And we'll do some breathing before we come up and finish our lesson. So here we go, breathing in, breathing out, and again, breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time. Breathing out, super. And then we're going to take those hands, just slide them down, back move to the back, exhale there. Slide hands back, push and breathe in. Good. And thank you for joining me today again. So for day 2, hopefully you feel a bit more moved in your hips. And I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.